I'm so unlucky. I won the lottery and the ticket was a typo. The lottery commission's lawyer informed me via certified letter that my winning ticket contained a printing error and was therefore void. I matched all 6 numbers for the $43 million jackpot, but the date stamp on my ticket read February 31st, a day that doesn't exist. The convenience store's faulty printer had somehow generated an impossible date. And according to lottery regulations, any ticket with invalid information cannot be redeemed regardless of the numbers printed. I sat in my studio apartment staring at that letter for 3 hours straight, the winning ticket next to it on the table, both mocking me with their proximity. My landlord was scheduled to evict me in 9 days for being 4 months behind on rent. The medical bills for my daughter's emergency appendectomy last year had wiped out everything I'd saved, and the collection agencies called 6 times daily. I'd bought that lottery ticket with literally my last $2 after cashing in empty bottles I'd collected from the park. Now, I had the winning numbers and absolutely no legal way to claim the prize that could have saved my life. The convenience store owner, an elderly man named Vin, remembered me from that night because I'd been his only customer during the graveyard shift. He pulled up the security footage showing me purchasing the ticket at 3:17 a.m. on March 1st, which was actually the timestamp the machine should have printed. Instead, his ancient lottery terminal had glitched and produced February 31st, making my ticket technically invalid despite being purchased and printed by official equipment in an authorized location. Vin apologized profusely, explaining that the lottery commission had already fined him $15,000 for the equipment malfunction and suspended his license to sell tickets. His insurance company was denying the claim because the terminal had passed its last inspection just 3 weeks earlier. We were both victims of the same mechanical failure, both losing everything because of a date that couldn't exist. I contacted a lawyer named Thera Pascal, who specialized in consumer protection cases, explaining the situation during a free consultation that lasted 12 minutes. She listened while reviewing photos of the ticket and the letter, her expression shifting from interest to concern to something approaching pity. The law was clear, she explained. Invalid tickets cannot be honored regardless of circumstances, and courts had consistently ruled in favor of lottery commissions in similar disputes. She'd seen cases where tickets were damaged by water, torn accidentally, or had slight misprints, and every single one resulted in the commission keeping the money rather than paying the winner. The system was designed to protect itself, not the players, and my impossible date made challenging the decision essentially hopeless. She estimated my odds of winning a lawsuit at maybe 3%, and even attempting it would require a retainer she knew I couldn't afford. The story hit local news within 48 hours after I posted about it on social media in desperation. Channel 7 sent a reporter named Autumn Gillespie, who interviewed me in my apartment, focusing her camera on the eviction notice taped to my door and the medical bills stacked on my kitchen counter. She positioned the narrative as Unluckiest Man in America, and the segment went viral within hours, generating millions of views and thousands of comments split between sympathy and mockery. Half the internet felt terrible for me and wanted to help. The other half said, I was stupid for not checking the date on my ticket before leaving the store, as if anyone looks at the date stamp when buying lottery tickets at 3 o'clock, and the lottery commission responded with a statement expressing sympathy, but reaffirming that rules exist for everyone's protection and cannot be bent regardless of circumstances. Then the scammers started calling. The first one claimed to be from the Lottery Victims Assistance Fund, a completely fictional organization offering to help me fight the commission for a small upfront fee of $2,500. After hanging up, the calls started immediately from different numbers with various names and voices. Scammers targeted the narrator directly. One posed as a lawyer offering a contingency case, requesting social security and banking information for verification. Another claimed to be a wealthy philanthropist who wanted to give $50,000, but first required the narrator to pay wire transfer fees. The narrator had become famous enough to be specifically targeted by con artists, compounding their distress in a cosmically unfair way. And that's when things took an unexpected turn.